I'm gonna ask a lot of dumb questions because I haven't done this before. So.
Yeah, have you never played a hand of online poker before?
I have never. This is my first hand of online.
Go 3-8, huh?
Good to know.
Yeah. Pressing the fold button is so hard. Yeah.
The stars are so glitchy for me. I mean, my computer's probably like 6 years old.
Full disclosure, I do have my brother who knows a little more. So.
Nice. Is he ghosting you? That's the term for that.
Well,
Wait, so who's I the future then? That's one person I haven't put a.
Preston.
Okay. Preston's not, okay. Yeah,
Preston, you've been driving across the north side of Vegas. What's with the?
You that 8X Open last week threw me for a loop. Set my game up.
Guys, I have a question. Is this live, or is it recorded and then live later?
There's a 2-minute delay, I think.
5-minute delay.
5-minute delay. So if you say something stupid, it'll take 5 minutes to get out into the world.
Okay. Okay. Who would I tell if I said something stupid?
You got 5 minutes to text your PR team.
Preston's bringing it tonight with the scarf mask there. No read on Preston.
just betting.
I have some side action tonight now.
Okay. All right.
Actually, that was. Yeah.
Yeah, you know who played last week was I don't know. I mean, I don't know how much you pay attention, but Doug Kilzarian. He was actually on one of your Sloan panels.
Yeah. Nice.
Could be the first one out.
We doing this already?
We basically tied last week.
I was the first one out last week too. In the first.
I was 8.
Oh, someone's going out already? I'm already.
I mean, no, well,
this is awesome.
I'm the only one that can be out this year because I'm the shortest.
All right, I'm going to pull this down. I guess you have a 9, but...
Welcome to the table, Daryl.
Boom.
Hey, Daryl, do you know a guy named Worth Wolpert?
Yeah, for sure. Magic the Gathering, man.
Yeah, he's one of my best friends since I was like for over 20 years. He told me to tell you hello.
Yeah, no, I love him. He was a big conference goer even early.
Oh, yeah.
And I only learned Magic because my son got into it. I sort of missed.
Wait,
sort
I
of
saw
missed
too
it.
clean. You didn't call? Oh. Jeez. I always have it, I guess. Yeah, your son
last night?
Scott, what did you say was less interesting or more interesting than unproduced poker?
That horse game. That.
Oh, the horse game. Okay.
Yeah.
I think the horse game is going to be amazing.
Did you?
The NBA is probably listening to my call.
Zach Levine.
I mean, I like the NBA's experimenting because we need to come up with things that people have.
I honestly just thought of something funny, so I said it, you know, but I didn't actually believe it.
I threw it out there, but how hard would it?
All-Star Weekend, right? 2 years ago, after 2 years.
How hard would it be to put on a 3-point contest? All you need is a phone and a ball and someone rebounding for you. I understand you can't pick the balls up the rack, but we could have a 3-point contest rematch if dudes can just get to a court.
Right.
Yeah, but who's going to call some steps on the line? You know, there's...
Are we doing that? We're going that far here?
People might take it serious, you know? You're like, nah, that was bullshit.
There's only going to be one camera, too. Like
That's what I mean.
Yeah. Like the dunk contest, man. Like, I know Zion's got access to a court. Just start dunking.
Didn't some of those guys said they have it in the NBA 2K tournament? Some of them said I thought they weren't even dribbling the ball. I thought I heard that.
Durant said he hasn't touched the ball in weeks.
That's what it was. That's what it was, yeah.
That's crazy.
I heard, did you hear about the gambling controversy with that? I just saw someone posted it in like a group chat of it.
That's going to be the case with any pre-recorded content. Like, that it's going to get out, someone's going to know, and they're going to pass it to a friend that knows somebody, and all of a sudden you got random accounts booking max wagers, 10 of them at $50 a pop on NBA 2K on some huge long shot.
Yeah, Derek Jones Jr. He's from Vegas. He probably just texted his boys.
There you go.
Really Vegas. That was apparently the match when he.
First of all, he's from Philly. He went to UNLV.
I corrected myself actually.
Look at that value bet.
The little,
Oh,
little
baby.
6%
Yes.
Nasty.
That's gonna muscle me out of stuff.
Christian, what did you call it, man? That's you.
I actually had 8-9.
I had 8-10, so I had you crushed. Yeah,
Are we getting sandbagged by Morey, do you think?
yeah 9s is money.
I tried to type in a bet pre-flop, but I just couldn't. My stars is so slow. I don't know what's going on. I think it's I think it's my computer.
You have to type in bets? I thought you said that click buttons.
I'm really thinking through things.
I tried to type in one, and I was like, "Nah, you're not gonna do that." So it's just,
Good fold.
Whiffed on Big Slick.
Did you see my hammer?
No. But the 800 bet,
I tried to show you, man. I don't know. I clicked the cards.
for some reason
There's
you
rebuys.
can fold and show, but you can't pull the pot on a fold and show your cards as a winning hand. I don't know. I haven't been able to pull that off, even if you pop them up.
we got the Daryl Ravel tweet tagging Daryl. We might have the viewers flocking.
Darren is giving away a signed Tiger Woods flag, right, Pete?
He is.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Who would you rather get a signed flag of Tiger Woods or Tiger King?
I'm in Oklahoma. I could drive down and get that for you guys probably at the prison down. Where is that?
Tiger
Fucking.
King doc is one of the all-time great documentaries.
It was amazing.
Absolutely.
I did have a thought, man. I need to go back to WinStar and play a tournament and go to the new place,
GW Zoo.
Yep.
Thackerville.
He's in jail in Fort Worth, Texas, where I grew up.
Oh, is he in Fort Worth? I thought he was in Oklahoma State Pen.
No, he's in Fort Worth. Trump was asked about it today.
I saw that. That was hilarious.
You guys see the comment? One of the first comments in the comment section. We all need to either get sponsors for Dollar Shave Club or just
I buy my razors that I don't use now from the people who give the supplies to the Dollar Shave Club.
Press and I just call this look NFL Week 1. So
50 cent club.
Pete, what's your take on Mike McDonald's free throw prop? Have you seen the specifics on that?
Yeah, I have. So we ran simulations on it, and
What is it? I don't know what it is.
you'll like this, Daryl. If I'd
it's
say
an
he's like
NBA bet, I won't be able to comment. But I'll do it.
No. This is just basketball. This is a great mental exercise.
Trust me, he's not anywhere close to the NBA.
Yeah. He's probably a 45% free throw shooter.
Yeah.
And at any point in time, with unlimited attempts, can he make 90 out of 100 free throws in a row? He has to call it out, so he can't just cherry pick his best. Not in a row. 100. No, 90 out of 100.
90 out of 100.
90 out of 100 at any point.
Oh, sorry.
Through the year 2020.
But he has to.
I was going to say, is he allowed unlimited attempts? Yeah.
He's allowed unlimited attempts, but he can't cherry pick.
Yeah, like he has to establish this is 1 of 100, and then make 90 of that 100. He can't just shoot 1,000, and then if he hits 90 in any point of the.
I got you. Huh.
I think Daryl needs to.
He has to rebound his own ball too, and he only can use one ball, so he has to
It's
rebound
not,
every set.
just to be clear, it's not an NBA player that's doing
Oh, this is a poker player.
Supposedly,
He's
that's-
45% true shooting percentage right now, approximately. I'd say.
I mean,
no more than 50.
this. But he's not an NBA player, nor is he someone who could be in the NBA.
Trust me, if you saw his jumper, yeah.
No.
Yeah,
He's drawing head for the
I'm
NBA.
asking-
Send him the link.
I'm asking
Scott, send
for
him
a
the link.
reason. It's very important I ask.
No. I'm just kidding because he posted on Twitter a video of him shooting free throws, and it's like, I don't even know. It was like the ugliest thing we've ever seen. Basically,
He shoots like jump shots from 15 feet out,
like ugly jump shots.
and it's in
But
front.
he's- Okay, just to be clear, he's over the age of 22 and not currently in the NBA.
Yes.
Correct.
Okay, all right. So I think I can comment on this. I would.
Maybe Peter, what were you thinking?
So wait, before you get the answer, I would say, how long does he have? What's the
Through 2020.
20 through the end of this year?
Correct.
Correct.
Wow. Yeah. Anyway, I would go with no. I don't think so. What do you guys
That's
have?
what I would think too. Yeah, I'm officially booking something with them tonight. I think Christian actually bet something.
What's the simulation say?
Well, so we looked at the.
Go ahead.
Yeah, he basically needs to become a 75% free throw shooter. If he cherry picked 200,000 attempts and he was able to cherry pick his best 100, he'd do it 1.8% of the time. You start having to mess with a sample because obviously he's going to have to progress to get there. But basically, he's very likely to do it at 77%. If he gets to 75, he's quite live. So really it just comes down to can he become, a 75 to 77% shooter by December.
What's the date? Like, how much do we know about his real percentage? How much has he practiced already? I guess is the key question.
So I heard today he made, or like yesterday he made around in the high 50s, but he's in like a home court with like really
super soft rim. Yeah.
And he was in the video he was doing clear lane violations, which you can't do.
Okay.
I actually don't think when he started the bet, I don't think there was any chance he was a 45% from regulation without lane violations free throw shooter. I think he was probably in the low 30s.
Even lower? Wow.
Because did you see that without lane violations? I don't see how he could have even been 45%. But again, he's practicing in a home gym, and eventually when he's allowed to basically leave his house because of quarantines, he's going to be in a gym probably 4 to 6 hours a day.
Yeah, so if he switches to underhand, that's like a fairly significant boost.
Not allowed.
He can't do that. And he has to get his own rebound, which is a really big factor, I think. It's harder to get rhythm.
That's huge. That's huge.
That
That's
actually is a big factor.
Your rhythm.
It's like 2 to 3% to be able to shoot like one after the other. Basically, I'm sure you guys have looked at that. So you're right, yeah.
But and then another thing though, like with Pete and like simulations, he can just start over his 100 at any point. So if he doesn't make 9 of his first 10, basically at any point, he can start over and say, all right, this is shot 1. So it's not really him shooting 100 and failing and starting over. He can basically restart it at any point.
He could start after or something even. Yeah.
With the simulations at 75%, if you take 10,000, just on 10,000 attempts, if he only took his ones where he made the first 4, he gets there 38% of the time.
So if he stops, he makes 4, and if he misses 5, he just stops and starts again. Is that what you're saying?
We just pulled the ones where he made 4 in a row, but there's a lot of messing that you can do with the numbers. But basically, if he gets to 77%, he's basically a lock. 75%, he's definitely very live, and below 70, he's completely dead.
I don't know if this lines up with what you did, Pete, but when I did it last night, if he got to 70%, my odds there were 1 in 1,000.
Yeah, we get that. At 70%, the only thing we did was 200,000 attempts, cherry picking his best 100, so it's not announcing, which does skew it. He was like 1.8%.
Yeah, it seems a little. So if he can't switch to underhand, that's like a quick boost.
I actually didn't know he wasn't allowed to do that. Yeah. Do you think maybe in a couple weeks he could at least try it for like a couple days, see where he was at? But if he has to go overhand, he doesn't. He kind of shoots weird, anyways. So
honestly,
I'm liking it more after hearing everyone's discussion. So
I may have believed he could actually do it until you told me he had to leave the foul line. He's never going to develop rhythm ever.
And
have you seen the video?
Pressure's gonna get to him. Like people, like that's hard, man. It's a lot of mind. I think I know Mike. He's like a robot, but I think if he starts off hot, if he needs to make his last 10, and
he'll make it happen.
Pressure.
I don't know. I think it's real.
What's he offering now? Is it still minus 175?
Move to even money, which I've been waiting.
Wow.
I'm debating firing.
Mark Peter.
I mean, I dealt with it yesterday, but I've talked to some people. I talked to someone today who's in the gambling world, who's sharp.
You want to bet he does or he doesn't, Peter?
You talking about Jason? Did you talk to him?
Yeah, I talked to Jason most of it.
What did you say?
He's on his side. I mean, he tweeted. So
Yeah, he wants it. He took them.
But I talked to him today, and he just thinks the amount of reps he can put up and start over, the amount of money he's putting down. and just the person, like, Mike is considered like, you know, like one of the sharpest poker players in betting. He like literally like partially runs it.
I don't think I've ever won with a pair of fours. So
Yeah, how did you do that?
big moment for
Everything.
me.
I was watching the poker. I was like, wow, that was a sick board to win fours on.
The one comp that I was making was I was trying to think through this earlier today, and I've shot more left-handed free throws than he's probably shot normal free throws in his life. And I was trying to put myself in his shoes. Like, could I do this and make 90 out of 100 left-handed? And I would bet all of it against like me doing that. Like, there's just no way I could make 90 out of 100 left-handed, starting from not even near spot.
Not having a rebounder is just massive.
You're walking up every time too and tiring out. I just don't think I could do that left-handed. And right-handed, I'm probably like, Peter's seen me shoot, like, I'm probably like 88, 90 from 100, like blind right-handed. So like, I know how to shoot a basketball. And left-handed, I don't think I could ever do that left-handed. So that's basically what he's doing.
You're not an NBA player and you're over 22, right? I will bet the other way. I bet that you can't do 88.
On any random 100 attempts?
No. Just in the next 100.
I haven't shot a basketball now for like 5 weeks, but
I really like my bet though.
Daryl, he's like
story,
65% from College Street.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm like 66, 67 from College Street, but low 80s.
You're talking in training, right? Not
just stand still shooting around.
Yeah, so that's
conditions.
Well, that would not be good for NBA players. It's pretty good for normal people.
For a random fat guy, yeah. But that's what I was trying to figure out. Like for someone that can
shooters, like say a Novak or an Eric Gordon or whatever, they'll get into the mid 80s, high 80s, over 100.
EG can stroke it, man.
In an open gym, yeah. So.
You guys had Ryan Anderson for a while. I feel like he was a guy that's like 85, 90% from three, probably just stands still.
I take EG over Anderson.
Really?
Ryan, I mean, they were pretty similar. I think Ryan might have been slightly better, but Eric can shoot from distance.
30 feet, yeah.
I'm actually curious about this to everyone not named Daryl, but would you bet against Gilbert Arenas if 100K was on the line after what we saw in that video? I would never bet against Gilbert Arenas in an open gym.
Gilbert doesn't play anymore, so I can talk about Gilbert.
He's an amazing shooter.
He's
he makes 95
unbelievable.
like it's nothing.
Distance shooters, the best ever. Gilbert, J.R. Smith, those two. Well, Steph, I think. Yeah. Other current NBA players.
J.R. Smith's still active, sort of.
Yeah, not currently. No.
Here's a great gambling story. I was basketball, and we were talking about this guy. So I was just like a kid, and they had like a random Poker Star series at Resorts Casino in AC. So I lived in Brigantine at the time. So I was over there playing cards, and they had a couple pros come in, and one of them was Jason Mercier. And they had, like, for some reason, Stars had, like, a Pop-A-Shot game in the middle of the casino. So we were playing, and I thought I was hot stuff because I'm pretty good at Pop-A-Shot. And I was, like, a bigger kid back then. So I took my shot, shoot, and I was trying to hustle Jason Mercier. So I challenged him in this Pop-A-Shot game, $1,000.
Old Ace King, Rob.
Then I play him again, smokes me again.
Oh, no.
This guy beats me for $3K at his own freaking event as a sponsor.
You say 30?
3.
Oh, 3.
That was a lot for me.
Jason's another sharp gambler. You don't want to bet Jason.
That's what I'm saying. I tried to get.
That's what I'm saying. In the poker world, Jason and Mike are two of the sharpest bettors, and they're on the same side. So I'm worried based on that, but I'm willing to gamble. I didn't bet that much. So.
You must not be including sports betting in there when you talk about Jason, huh?
I mean, no comment to that. I just mean prop betting.
There's no limit. I didn't check what it is.
Has everyone in this chat room seen the video of Gilbert Arenas waiting for Swaggy P to show up to the gym with his 100K in a duffel bag?
Yeah.
And because Swaggy P doesn't show up, he just goes, I'm going to shoot these anyway. Ends up making 93 in I think he was wearing slides, man.
Shoot.
That was
It's
amazing.
insane.
I'm a Wizards fan, unfortunately, so I got a lot of love for Gil. Pete Gilbert Arenas. People don't know about Pete Gilbert Arenas.
Who's Rug Doctor? Who's winning there? Who's who?
That's David Williams right here.
Up David.
Colin and Rob, I sent you the video of him shooting, so you guys can check it out.
Okay.
Is Poker Star still like a big deal? Like, or it's probably big right now, right? Everyone at home.
Not in
Online
America.
poker's boomed.
Oh, poker's dead. Okay.
No, it is booming, but not this Poker Star is not in America really. What? Just Jersey, right?
Yeah. Oh no, PA now too.
Nevada, yeah. Well, not
Yeah.
public. Sorry.
Scott, would you have played that tournament where you won a bunch of money if I had told you to do it the other day?
Probably, but it helps. Your support helped.
All right, good.
David actually got 7th in there, so you can blame
Oh,
him.
nice. Oh, nice.
What
Has anyone ever bowled with Timex?
Got 7th and what?
What are you talking about?
That WSOP thing.
6, man. Come on, don't take a spot from me. That's the big.
Sorry, 6.
I thought you were talking about that, but then I got confused.
So did I.
It is the worst fact.
Anyone done anything athletic with Timex?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Coordination. Does something like play pool with them?
No.
Bowling?
He's not very coordinated. I've known Thomas for a long time.
So is this what people are doing? Are they just randomly creating props like, can I make free throws 90 out of 100? Or what's happening?
Or about the push-ups?
Post coronavirus life, which is that's street basketball. Oh wow, good pot.
I'm not a folder.
No, he's not.
I know you're waiting for that one, Dave.
Well, I didn't see how you had a 9. Calling me on the flop there, but it makes a lot of sense. You had the ace 9. I get it now. I get it.
Preston, why does this guy not have a pillow girl? Like, why is there not some kids running around this room picking up the balls for him, like bringing it back?
He has to have
Part of
someone
the
film it too.
Yeah.
Or he can set up like a tripod or something. But
He's gonna do a lot of stuff with rebounding. He's gonna have a rebound machine, I think, like for practicing, like all this stuff, and like just get. He's not even gonna really try for months. I don't.
That might be fine for like 2 months or 3 months like that, and then switch to rebounding yourself and see how much he like decreases.
Is the person he lives with is like I mean, Peters might have played basketball with him. Aaron Jones. I mean,
Aaron's solid, right?
Yeah, Aaron's a good player and he knows a lot. I mean,
Whoa.
Chill.
interesting. I believe they live together. I could be wrong, but
I think it's a lot of time. I mean,
Dude, you play. I've seen you hit threes at the gym when we play at Lifetime. Like, could you make 90 out of 100 in 6 months shooting left-handed from the free throw line?
wait, he has to shoot the opposite hand? Is that the whole point?
No, I'm just saying for you, it's if he's basically starting blind from shooting, he's a 45%er.
I think that's different, though.
You think it's like it's not entirely different? I know it's coordination-wise, but
I get what you're saying.
I don't know.
if it's all just a reps question, if you get enough reps left-handed.
We had one guy, switched underhand on Oahu, and he went from 40 to 70, like high 60s.
Wow.
Pretty crazy.
Andre Drummond's a good sample. He went from 38% to 60% in a year. That's an NBA.
That's
games.
one of the miracles. Yeah, Chuck Hayes went from 40 to like 70. He didn't go underhand. He's overhand. There's been the techniques for improving free throw shooting is really like this. The science has gotten a lot better. So there's a chance this guy could improve.
What do you think Andre Drummond shoots if he's just, in a gym, comfortable practicing, no fans, not in a game? What do you think his percentages?
Yeah, it's hard for me to comment on him because he's a current player. So.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, my bad.
Sorry to add all.
No.
It's very hard for me to follow all the rules.
Peter, what do you think? Like 80?
But definitely much higher. I mean, that's it's got to be so much tougher. I mean, you have all the fans. You're tired.
Everyone always said Dwight was like 85%. Dwight Howard.
Isn't that the thing? Yeah,
Dwight was very good in practice.
Yeah.
Well, Peter, a good example is DeAndre Jordan, who supposedly is lights out during practice from the free throw line before he went to the sports psychiatrist. He struggled all those years, and then he finally figured it out. for him, I don't think it was form as much as it was mental. And just a personal opinion from watching the games. Once he went to that routine of asking his teammates, "Who do you got?" All of a sudden, it got better. Right? The form looks like it hasn't changed at all. So it's just either a routine thing or just in the moment. I can't tell you because I haven't played, but somebody like him that figures it out in one season feels like it has to be more mental.
I think I'm reading this correctly. Andre Drummond, his 1 year at UConn, shot 29% from the free throw line. I figured in a college game with a smaller crowd, but I mean UConn's not a small crowd, but still 29% at the college level.
Probably didn't have to work on. He probably worked on a lot more.
Yeah.
I've never played online poker. Why would anyone play poker live anymore? This is like 1,000 times better. No, because like it's fast. It's actually great.
Get to hang out at home. That's
what happened. They took it. They made it illegal. You couldn't do it. They took it away. The heyday. I mean, Charter, you played a ton before Black Friday, obviously.
Yeah.
Did you prefer online to live back then?
Yeah, for sure. Probably until Black Friday, 2011, I guess. Yeah. Now it's
that's what I did. I didn't even touch sports until Black Friday happened. I was like, well, what do I do with all this? I either move away or I finish school and do something different.
Yeah. Justin and Peter, were you guys similar? I think you guys played, right? A lot?
Yeah. Yeah, through college, played a bunch. Charter, are you playing any of this League of Legends DFS?
It's just too much. I've been playing the most online poker I've played since 2011.
Yeah, because the games are great. You got to be doing well.
So many, but it's a whole other thing. I'm in the unregulated streets.
The home games are off the charts.
Yeah, it's awesome, but it's also sort of a disaster at the same time.
Wait,
you know Beaupre? Either any of you poker guys know Johnny Beaupre?
No, not
it's from Colorado, the PLO par?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
He's a good dude. I work out with him. He's having like some of his best months ever right now.
Yeah, he's a real good PLO player.
I'll just put this forward there real quick, and we'll get back to this.
Somebody in the comments says, "I've never thought so much about my free throw form until now."
Now, what idea are you, Scott?
I'm young gun, 27.
A young gun, okay.
I made it when I was.
I played with Scott one other time in person, and you got like the worst cards I've ever seen, Scott. It was awesome.
Scott, show the block.
Wow, you're the best. I can't even show. But I have aces.
Yeah, I can't show.
Yeah. I can't. How did I not peel? Yes, Daryl, that was fun. But it's tough when it's harder to play against people that don't know what they're doing than it is to play against good players.
Oh, but you prefer playing people who don't know what they're doing at all, right?
Kind of. That's what I'm saying. Yes, but
yeah, what percentage of the hands will like being a top player versus like a duffer like me matter? Like, is it like? Well, I want you to answer. So.
It's so hard to quantify, but there's a lot of luck.
Oh yeah, still that's the thing. I mean, I don't even know what the skill in poker actually is. I don't know how I like.
Especially in a sitting go.
Like I do it, but I don't know what it is. You know.
Yeah. Oh my
gosh. It's hard to define. It is.
I don't know why I'm good. The false humility thing's not gonna work tonight, Scott.
All right.
I know you're playing against computerized simulators and stuff.
Right. I don't know. I just play tighter. I just play tight as right. In the small ball. It's complicated.
I was thinking about coming into that. I was just gonna literally do like randomize my responses with an actual randomizer generator.
That's the new thing.
Yeah.
Oh, is that a thing?
Yeah.
Oh,
so a lot of the best players, a lot of good players now, they use random number generators in spots where it's not like clear cut.
Huh.
So they'll randomize.
Again,
idea not original like usual.
poker. You got these humans trying to play like robot. Like I understand that a robot, but you're a human. You know, at the end of the day.
Nice hand.
That's how you break the cycle, man. You use the RNG. You use the random. I'm not human anymore. You become a robot.
You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of the scene from Indiana Jones when he and then Indiana
like a shot. I always thought that would be a good. I always thought that would be a good. What was I gonna say? Oh, in football, if they randomize their play calls, it would be pretty good.
I have an important question about that, Christian, whoever else wants to answer. When those guys are doing the randomization, I know the intent of it is to obviously keep their range like as split as possible so people can't figure out what they're doing more often in certain spots. Was that implemented more, though, because like in a lot of the timed games, for me, I feel like if I'm ever in a spot, I want to take my time to figure out what the best option is? Or are there really just that many spots that it's almost 50-50 where you look at the poker like tournament clock and if it's odd second or even second, you do one or the other? I was just trying to think if it was more of like a let's speed up, I'm not going to think through it as often thing is why people start doing it more often, or if it really like they know every spot that's 50-50.
No, I mean, that makes sense too, but I think a lot of it is so you want to be able to like control frequencies and do something. But as a human, it's almost impossible that, all right, in this situation, I want to do something 15% of the time.
Actually, you might do it 60-40.
So you have, I mean, like, and then you're not going to come up with that spot for like another couple weeks, right? So how are you going to possibly control?
You like take notes. You can't really do that either. Or something.
Yeah, you can't really control frequency like that. So instead, that's how you do it. I wish I could. I don't know.
What happened on that?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure. Did that just suddenly? Did he just suddenly call the king eye?
Daryl is just sensing the BS.
Well done.
That hand is. I'll go to bed with that hand.
Don't come at me though, because he must have been practicing himself.
There's someone that came in here and said he's never used the interface before online. He sure got a lot of chips over there.
Yeah, just like Nick Saban's never emailed before.
Here I come.
Read the articles of that.
Here I come, young gun and big C 51 underscore.
That's a handle that was created 12 years ago.
A hell of a name.
I was actually happy to see Young Gun 27. I thought it could have been a lot worse. My
even a misspelled Young Gun had to go to 27.
That was on purpose. That was actually innovative. Like look at all the rappers now that do that.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh, that's true. Here.
What was the origin of your ID there?
Couldn't even tell you.
Oh nice.
I don't know why. I think I wanted to. I don't even know. I really have.
I feel so uncool with my ID.
Mine's basically the same thing as yours, because it's my name.
Oh, there you go.
What was everyone's
By the way, how lame are you? Back in the day, everyone had cool names left and right. You're just your name 30. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, my name with my street address the street number I grew up on.
And what's that about? You got evil there.
No creativity.
Yeah, not like Rug Doctor.
Right. Carpet cleaner extraordinaire. Sold in all your grocery stores or rented, I guess.
Well, while we're on the topic, what was everyone's AOL Instant Messenger name back in the day?
I was too cool for AOL, so that was a terrible product.
Mine was like my name, like Chris with some other random stuff, and Andrew was
He
similar.
was like IQ. What was that? IQ. ICQ. That's it. What was that?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
It's the original Instant Messenger.
Rob, you must have had the sickest away messages.
Big C.
Like literally poetry.
It was a lot of lyrics, I'm not going to lie.
Muscled out already.
Well, that's a tight fold under the gun, folks.
So I always said the AOL Instant Messenger away message was the original tweet.
Oh, yeah.
How many characters was it, Rob? You know?
As many as you want, I think.
Was it?
Yeah, you can type what you want. Am I the oldest given on this thing. So,
Let me look up your birthday, Daryl. I think I might have you.
72 in September. Yeah.
Big spot for Christian here.
I can't do anything. If I'm trying to like type it, it's slow.
Well, so what happens if I win this? Do I win anything real, or what happens?
No.
You get PokerStars play chips.
This could be awkward.
Oh, it's like if you win, you get to play more. Is that that?
I backed you. I put you in. 50-50.
Scott's on the hook for it.
Well, with play chips backing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the real buy.
The 20,000 play chips are on me.
Oh, so there's no way to extract anything from this.
Are you allowed to gamble for money amongst friends?
Shit, I know I'm beating you.
Yeah, I can gamble on anything that the NBA doesn't run. So no NBA, no WNBA. No.
All right, so you should fill them in.
No, I thought I did. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Don't worry, you're taken care of. If you win, you'll get a nice lump sum sent to your nice bonus.
It's such a huge bet.
Yes,
Yeah, I found out all the NBA gambling rules. Is one of our analysts is really smart. He won like the nationwide NCAA tournament contest with Kegel, I think. And I was like, dude, I'm not sure you can win it. And then we asked the NBA. They said, yeah, no, that's fine. Just as long as.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Wait, for money, you're allowed to do that? Is there anything NBA?
Yeah, we're
just
allowed
like
to
the
gamble on
bracket.
anything not NBA related.
Wow, that's surprising, to be honest.
What is first for that? Is it like 10K or something like that?
Yeah, I think he won more than that. I don't. It was something below 50, above 20. I think.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Nice.
I mean, it's obvious, the NCAA tournament, so there's a lot of luck, but he also was good as well. So. My favorite is the NCAA tournament when people are like, my prediction was right and the team won by 1. And you're like, yeah, basically you won a coin flip. That's right. You're a genius.
Wow, I cannot work this. This is.
Uh-oh. I just discovered the slider thing on betting, so that was exciting.
Rob just types it in. You should just type it in. Just
Okay.
I physically can't type in bets. I tried to just now.
You have broken tech over there, Charter? What's going on?
It's the Star software, so it's funny. Like Scott, you in New Jersey, you have the OG Stars.
Whoa.
We got a hand here.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Wow, here we go.
Oh, there we go.
First out again. Told you, first or last, baby.
Rob's it.
Drop it up.
Oh, coming out.
I had to shove.
Sorry, Rob.
All good.
All right, let's chop it up and go to sleep.
Nice, yeah.
I thought you were pushing me around on the button.
I mean, I would shove. There against myself. So.
Ace Queen's a big hand.
That's a cool one.
Suited.
What do you think about Ace King, Scott? Is that a good hand?
Yeah, after a couple minutes of thinking about it, I'll probably call it.
Scott, so what I was going to ask is, in New Jersey, don't they? And I know in PA they use this Stars, but in New Jersey, don't they use the OG Stars software? You know what I'm saying? I'm almost positive.
Yes.
Right?
Sure.
No, you don't know what I'm talking about?
I shot that. But yeah, I'm pretty sure they do.
When you play on Stars, you probably played on Stars today or yesterday, right? They use a different software. It's a different software, isn't it?
No, I don't think it's too much different from what I understand.
Yeah, it's different.
Okay.
Why are you?
What I'm trying to say is this software is slow because it's the same one that they have in PA.
It looks like it was Java designed 20 years ago.
I'm trying to turn things off.
What is that?
Oh, Daryl
12 to
making the small bets and now overbetting.
This is actually. I don't know what that was. But that was a lead.
1.3x.
He bets 180 and then he bets 1,090.
He's using the random generator.
it's got that slider.
Oh, what happened? I cut my video off, so you can't read me. Is my beard's probably covering everything. I guess.
The real question is how good is Troy, Daryl? I mean, geez, we have to get him.
Oh yeah, he's better than me, so that's why I had to disclose that.
That's
good memory, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, we spent a.
All right, man. So how do you do those tournaments, Scott, where you win actual real money?
You got to be in Jersey or Nevada.
Okay.
For now, and then Pennsylvania has their own thing going. Hopefully,
Delaware too, right?
Yeah, Delaware.
You literally have to like prove you were physically in those places.
Yeah, it's actually really strong security.
Oh, really? Interesting.
You can't be.
I know Tillman's got a pretty good online betting app. I've heard. I've never.
Yeah, I don't think he does poker though.
Well, what's the? Okay. Who am I going against? Oh, my big. Yeah, all right, you win.
You can't lose what you don't put in the middle. You know.
I correctly folded. Thank you. Well, I don't know for sure. I guess.
Have you seen Rounders, Daryl?
No, what's an unders? What's that?
Rounders, the movie Rounders.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, come on, man.
That's funny. I know you. I figured.
Yeah, it's a classic, man. Why was that a saying from?
Yeah.
Yeah. What was the saying now? I can't lose what?
You can't lose what you don't put in the middle. And then he as he's walking away, and then it hits him. He's like, but you can't win much either.
I got you.
Carter, it looks like you're a believer in the Steve Smith narrative street, the revenge game.
You like that? Like that avatar?
I do.
I love Steve Smith, man. How can you not like Steve Smith?
Legendary.
That was the other thing, Peter. What's this golf showdown thing?
What showdown? What do you mean golf showdown?
On DraftKings. There's like a random golf.
Oh, the Outlaw League? We started digging on that a little bit. I'm a little concerned that the DraftKings prize pools are bigger than the Outlaw League payouts. But
This is exactly what we need, man.
now, League of Legends, I can get behind League of Legends. There's the 200K sold out early. I mean, League of Legends, it's going nuts.
Maybe I should. You keep showing it to me.
It's actually quite a good sweat too. I enjoy it. Daryl's an esports fan.
I'm a part owner in Dignitas, which is good.
Great. Another thing Daryl can't talk about that.
Well, as far as I know, there's like no rules in that.
I just kidding.
I hope I can't. God, that would be terrible. I got fined.
You got fined for your esports talk?
Yeah, no, I think I'm okay as far as I know. They haven't yelled at me yet.
That's another boom right now. I mean, the viewership
that
everything.
sport is. Once you figure it out, that sport's fun to watch.
I bet it for the first time a few nights ago. It was good, or it was actually in the morning.
There's a great playoff: 100 Thieves versus TSM, best of 5 with the game 5. I mean, it was a battle back and forth.
Yeah.
You play, Peter?
I don't, but I want to play now. I'd be terrible, obviously.
One of the weaknesses of the game is its strength, in that it's hard to learn, but once people learn, people want to stay with it.
Right.
It takes a while. So I think that'll happen.
I actually enjoy the sweat, and a couple like poker players, DFS players have gotten into it, and they actually really enjoy it.
Are you actually playing it yourself?
No, we're playing DFS, but it's pretty wild. Like 5K games are going on.
Daily fantasy, got it.
Yeah, I would guess there's probably a couple million in handle on most slates now. It's gotten quite big.
Peter,
So
you get cash?
I can tell you this,
Yeah.
and people who have analyzed it probably know this, but just as someone who we directly ran a team a while till we sold it to Dignitas, is that if anyone gets over any material probability to win implied, I would bet the other way. It's a very random game, I think.
I've watched live lines move like where a dog will be live on Pinnacle like plus 2,200. It's like a 22-1 dog, and then in 3 minutes they're like plus 300, right? Like a 3-1 dog.
Okay.
Like you're saying, like the variance within.
No, because there's like random things that can happen with, just fights will come out randomly. Like if you're like a couple pixels away and you hit your ultimate, but you miss or hit. I mean, like, and then the way the breaks come up. And...
Fuck! Are you kidding me? I have ace jack there.
Ouch.
Sizing was a little strange, but I was nervous.
I watched you. I saw it. I'm like, oh, I got this fucker.
I didn't like that turn. I'll tell you that.
That was why I moved all in. Maybe you fold ace jack sometimes.
Then I realized it was you, David. I had to get in there with you. You got a lot of creativity. Too many semi draws there.
God, I keep looking for the instant hand issue, the last hand. You can't on play money.
I know. That's all I keep doing is just
You know what I'm talking about?
yeah. I love this. Is good. We got trash talking. We need to.
Wow.
My sizing was pretty fishy there. I don't know what I'm doing.
I may have to jump out for a minute because there's a police chase going on in Los Angeles. There's a driver
Priority.
Wow.
Good.
wrong way on the 405. It's not on the news yet, but I'm on the scanner right now. There's someone driving the wrong way on the 405.
course you are.
Yeah. Do the police call you before they alert?
Heads up.
So good.
I told him the other day I have family members that know who he is from police chases.
From just not even sports.
They're like, yeah, that Wob guy. I was like, yeah, I know who he is. They're like, yeah, the police chase guy.
Like an onion, many layers.
That's right.
I'm standing by waiting for KCal to go live.
Wall probably gets inside info from Genie Bus.
Oh, that was probably good. I didn't hit.
At club, yeah.
Yeah, that was bad. So tell me, Scott, how much did I fuck up that?
No, that was good. You like?
You okay?
Yeah.
All right.
The
I thought you were way
sometimes-
stronger than King Jack with the King Club. I thought you had an overpair.
Yeah.
you maybe could have got him off it with the bet. That's about it.
Like the bluff have sixes? There's still like 4 sixes?
Yeah, just rep quads.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what the pro. I would have just bet. Sometimes I'll just shove like 1,000 times the pot when there's 3 sixes. How can they call? I have a set. What are you gonna do? What are you laughing at?
Whatever you do, don't listen to Scott. Nah, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, he's kind of right.
Well, as soon as you said just rep quads, I was like, oh god.
Christian.
Scott, do you know the Zebo theorem? It's a.
Yeah, people don't fold full houses.
There we go. See, that's
Wait,
what.
what? Zach Randolph or?
Zebo. Nice. Underrated, overrated, correctly rated. Zach Randall.
Zach Randolph? What year is the game being played?
God, how's
the years he played.
Come on, Daryl would have shipped him off for a 6'3" small forward.
Maybe I'm disrespecting the other Grizzlies players, but like when they were making runs in the playoffs, winning as an 8 seed, I always thought they were all generally kind of underrated, but it was mostly Zebo. For some reason, I always thought he got like disrespected.
You're not a Gasol or Conley fan?
Conley.
Well, I am, but like if they're winning playoff series against 1 seeds, then someone else has to be really good on that team too, right?
So Chuck Hayes is the best post defender I've ever worked with. He said only Zach Randolph and Al Jefferson were the guys he couldn't stop.
Big Al.
Big boys.
Arkansas commit and did not come.
I know, Daryl, you can't talk about NBA players, but we were having a big debate about one-on-one because we're running the simulations on 2K.
Oh, I've been sort of watching that. Like
No one touches Harden.
I was gonna say, like, why would you not just give it to Harden?
Ones and twos, these guys are nuts. Talking about Giannis and stuff. I mean, come on.
Wait, you're playing the 3-pointers worth 2 and
Yeah.
and
Really?
insides worth 1?
Yes, and I'm the only guy on Harden. in this.
Well, Harden should win that easy.
Yeah,
if it actually happened. I mean, he's insane. Like he's
of course
he's the best ISO player ever, and he's actually very good defensively 1-on-1.
He's a good post defender. He's strong.
Yeah. So
Peter throwed up the alley oop to Morey there.
Nah, see, I'm just I can get Daryl to talk about Harden. It's perfect.
Yeah, well, I know for sure. If I was on the stream, the discussion would be slightly different.
Just dead, huh?
Here we go.
Just dead.
Oh wow, look good.
Oh, you weren't dead.
I mean, basically. I consider 3 outs dead.
Oh.
Captain Run Good.
Why are we jumping harder of all people?
No, it's not good.
Hey, I can appreciate David because he's quickly joined. You either finish last or first, like me.
We gotta do another one, right? I gotta get like revenge like last week.
Yeah, well, I'm sitting here for a reason. I told you if we get 5 people, we'll go play in a side room.
I mean, maybe all nine want to do it again. We can just.
Yeah, we'll wait. It's all good.
All
I got nothing to do.
Clock is at the minute out. Okay, that's a check. This one's
Oh, you RNG'd it?
We got real poker right now here, guys. We got 2 professionals.
one guy is consistently won for 2 decades, and a guy who
2 decades. Jeez, I'm not that old.
Got lucky twice.
I'm not about 200. I can't even do it. All right. There we go.
200.
You gonna PLA side at 200?
100. All right, I got it. Yeah, because I could hit an ace. I could hit an ace or a 7
Or a 4.
Let's go, young gun.
Wow, look at that card. Let's go.
Quite the hand.
Wow, look at that card.
Check. Check. All right, now 5 ace high, right? And I want.
He's tired of punching in numbers.
So what happens when the time runs out? It just warns you more? Like, I don't understand the timer.
You have like a preliminary timer, and then you have like a time bank on top of that, and then after that you would auto fold.
Oh, so that when that goes to the bigger one, it's like a.
Oh, throw that in a solver, baby. Throw that size into a solver. Yeah.
You stole my 800 bets, guy.
Pocket kings.
What's my size?
You just showed the 10 of clubs. Yeah, that's. I should have just shoved the 3 times the pot.
Christian, was I supposed to shove on you on that all-in hand, by the way?
Yeah. I mean, you would be making like a.
Like re-raise.
Fold there, you need to have like a pretty strong read. Or fold or call. I mean, you can call, I guess. You can't fold.
Right.
I didn't even actually meant to re-raise slightly smaller, but I can't because I'm operating under. But no, you can't really fold. Cut off.
Right.
Yeah.
You're on the button too.
Hit him, Daryl.
There we go. No video for you guys now. You guys are too good.
The contrast with Daryl's picture, so clean shaven, and the beard is strong.
Yeah, it's like that April or March 1, May 1, or May 1 conference.
Yeah, that's a good pre-quarantine, post-quarantine.
Oh, wait, who raised me? Someone raised me?
Yeah, you turn your video off, so Christian raised you.
Yeah.
Wow, tough. Where's it?
Tough decisions.
I was pressing on the time bangs.
The picture.
I do it?
Uh-oh.
Oh!
My God.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Oh, never
Time.
That's an abomination of the game. I can't.
Oh, that's.
What the hell is that?
Just fold, Carter. Get out of here. You don't need the.
Oh my gosh. Just
Captain Run Good.
Wow.
I can't even breathe on it. First of all, is Stars rigged? I mean, people have been saying it for years.
man.
He won the last PCA, right? Or no, it was Chino. He won the second and the last.
Yeah, exactly. No. He won PCA Maine. Don't
not the last
forget. Nah, but one of them. Yeah, right before Cheetah. Yeah, exactly.
So, what should I do there? Did I bet wrong? What happened?
No, you're good.
I didn't do anything wrong.
He just played 5-3 off, and the flop came 5-5-3.
Sometimes guys with $8 million Hendon mobs just calling 5-3 off in the small box. They want to beat the titles. It happens.
All right, I just want to make sure I wasn't stupid.
I'm here to avenge. This is that was. Why did you do that? Why did you even call? But I need an actual explanation.
The story is the only way.
Yeah, just for the story. This Johnny Chan.
Just for the story.
Daryl Morey made it 160. All right.
He did say he was going to knock you out, Daryl. He did say that.
I know, yeah. Well, you got me. I mean,
I did say that. Stop lying stuff.
What? Literally, can't wait to bust Morey. And I quote. That's exactly what
you.
I think Daryl had the call there.
Yeah, of course he did.
Yeah.
Hey, Pocket Kings.
Yeah. I felt like it. But... All right. Well, that was fun. So what happens? It gives me a very nice, really old dialogue box message. Thank you for playing. I'm in 7. So all right. I will sign off. Thanks, guys.
Thanks for coming, Daryl.
See you. Talk to you.
Just knocked out the entertainment, Christian.
Way to go, Christian.
Hey.
You could have just folded the 5-3. Yeah, your cards aren't. You know.
Scott, maybe you should teach your pupils to raise pre-flop.
I thought he min raised.
He min raised.
He limped.
Yeesh.
No, he did not. He definitely raised.
It'll be on the stream in 3 minutes, so we can go look at it.
What are you talking about? You're trolling, right?
No.
I wasn't following the beginning of it. I don't know.
I didn't see it.
There's 370 in the pot, right? Yeah, 300 plus the ante, 70. It's 50, 100 with a 10.
Yeah. If that was the numbers, then yeah.
And potable, I raised.
Fair enough.
You're trolling, right? You were in the pot too.
I thought I called 100 more chips.
But it definitely was not. I mean, it'd be hilarious if I'm wrong here.
I don't think you're wrong. Now that I think about it.
I'm about 98% sure though that it was the one call.
Too sharp to call with 5-3 off in the small.
Yeah, he's getting like 12 to 1 or something.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
Harden debate's over. With unbiased source just came in and nailed the coffin.
There's still no free throws in one-on-one games. So.
Way to go out on a ledge there, Peter. Oh my god.
Kissing ass, spot.
I wanted to jump in so bad.
I wasn't gonna say anything. Come on.
You guys,
Yeah, I was.
but I've been saying that since the get-go. I mean, I think it's insane.
You have. I'll give you credit. You've stuck to your guns. You were playing the hits.
So the 1s and 2s is just massive.
I've been on that train too. That's why I made the case for Steph being undervalued in our rankings.
I agree with you on Steph. He just can't guard.
I know. I
By the
understand.
way, there's 370 in the pot on the flop.
Wait.
Yeah, one flop. Confirming what I thought. Confirming what I was 99% sure.
Yeah.
Who did he raise pre-flop? I missed it.
No, he won't.
He did, and he just limped with kings, and that's why the 3-5 was in there because Scott was in the hand too.
Oh, he was second to act at least. Pre-flop.
How does it come 5-5-3 though?
It's definitely rigged. I agree with you.
As long as we agree on that.
Yeah.
Run better, Carter. Seriously. Oh my god.
Everyone's just needling him now for like no reason for the next 2 hours.
Flop the full house. We
I'll take
expect
it if I win. Yeah. Yeah, see how close of friends Scott and Daryl are? I can just feel it.
It's like Survivor. You got to vote one of them out. Get one of them off now.
Hold on, I gotta do my randomizer thing. Pick a number 2, 1, and 10, Colin.
3.
All right, I'm folding. Thanks.
That's amazing. I love it.
I've seen you flop 6-3 a boat on 6-3 like 7
I had
times.
6-3 beat. That was King 9 suited's close on a jam there. I probably am supposed to jam actually, but I just didn't feel like giving up this early. Hopefully there's a game 2 anyway.
Oh, there'll be a game too. If it's just me and Rob,
Heads up.
We will blitz all
I'm on West
night.
Coast. I'm all good. I'll play.
I don't want them to gain another yard.
Rob, what's happening on the old police chase?
We're not live yet. Still on Bills and Sky 9 headed over there, but the guy was going the wrong way, so he probably crashed.
Yeah.
Stu was just at a police chase, which ended, and now he's going to this one.
We got Ace King.
Better.
Wait, it might be on Facebook. Hold on. The guys from the chase the other day were on Facebook Live.
Bob, check your iMessages real quick.
That means I gotta leave this Zoom.
You still have better than Ace King?
It's not. I don't think it's a rush, but checking out. Yeah.
Wow, the check. Oh, let's go. That means I win. Now I gotta milk you for life. Just 6. Oh my god.
I'm waiting for the J fan Hulk up, like he has a can of spinach at the end of the game and he just goes berserk.
Yeah. We talked about how Jay Fan was the favorite coming into this.
Yeah, what is that? But Justin, you're right.
Very quickly, you must have stung the the operators there.
I thought the Bet Online guy he messaged me that and he said I'm going to make Justin the favorite. I thought he was just joking. And then he actually posted it and you were plus 350 or whatever. Congratulations.
What, are we just? Is it winner take all?
I thought we were paying. I thought we were
second,
three,
third.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 50-30.
20.
Okay.
Depending if Scott gets third, it's probably winner take all.
If I get third, I can break even.
But Justin, you're right. It's about how much money that they'll take in. They're just trying to. I mean, no one's going to put a bet in on me except me. So.
Well, you bet yourself last time, right? Did you get 12-1 again?
Yeah, and I bet. I mean, and I told everybody when I hopped in, I bet Pete too. Pete shouldn't be. I don't think any of us should be 12-1. So I mean.
Yeah, no, that's fair. It's like they. You were like, is 88 to 1,000 still the max or whatever?
Yeah.
1,000 was?
Yeah. You can only win 1,000. So. Yeah, Pete. If it's Pete and I heads up at the end, there may be a 5-3 played.
You just got some battle. I mean, everyone's just been in the net, and then Charter and Blumstein just battling.
I'm just folding to get. I'm folding into third. That's my strategy.
Lock up that cash. You think they can put this on the Hinden Mob?
So if we're never leaving our houses again, it might find its way.
This is a bounty tournament, right?
Yeah, Daryl owes someone whatever his bounty was.
Cheetah, I think we want to start doing that. I think we want to start having bounties on some of these things.
If we open one up where it's like 50 plus people or whatever,
Yeah,
then we
that's
for sure should.
that's
Just
the
have,
conversation. Like, open this up for everybody to come in and put a bounty on each of our heads.
That would be kind of cool.
Wow, I do have to show my buddy's poker documentary though, since everyone's at home with nothing better to do. Amazon.com, check it out.
Well done.
Calls for love or money. Thanks for asking. Yeah. That's a good one. Poker's cool though, man. Like so, a lot of people play it.
It is fun.
A great equalizer. It's a common
Yes.
denominator.
You been playing a lot?
Crazy,
Scott? You in the tournament streets in Jersey?
Me?
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah, you been playing a lot or what?
A little bit, yeah. I mean.
All right, Justin, you ready?
Got action.
I think you got me beat.
All right, it doesn't matter. It doesn't mean it's going to play out. It never does for me.
You got double moaning. You got me beat, and it's never going to work out.
Who can play the best? Wow, the king is dead.
Plus 350.
Rip up those plus 350 kids.
Daryl plays with us all for an hour, and now he's like, how the hell was Scott Blumstein not favored?
It's a fair question. The man knows analytics.
Wait, what happened to Fan?
Sixes versus Ace King. Collins making a run.
Wait, what was it again? Sorry, I was busy.
Sixes, I think, versus Ace King. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Scott, you saw my response?
What? Yeah. Yeah.
I'm working on it.
Cool.
Man, Daryl really brought the beard tonight. Like, I mean, giving Cheetah a run.
I was not expecting
giving me a
that
run.
at all. That was
yeah,
nice.
that was
That was awesome.
insane.
Yeah, I mean that's like if you don't come out of this thing with the nasty beard, you're just doing it wrong. I mean, it really is true.
I mean, Pete and Justin, I mean, I can get up and do my push-ups and my P90X every morning, but I'm not shaving. I'm not shaving.
It's a good move.
It was 93 today in Tulsa. I think there's going to be so many tornadoes. There already is. Arkansas, Jonesboro just had another one today. Second one last week.
You're in Arkansas, is that so?
I live in Tulsa, Oklahoma, but I'm from Arkansas. They're only like an hour drive apart from each other.
Okay.
But it's like record-setting highs every day here, which means we're probably going to top our tornado record in Oklahoma.
That's scary.
Yeah.
So Peter, did you say you were getting cash action like in high stakes?
Oh yeah, dude, you can get. I bet Empire is getting six figures. I've gotten close in a couple slates.
That's hilarious. That's amazing.
I gotta go. Not too good. Two pair.
I did not bet at any point in time there. How are you so good?
Never bet. Daryl and I, that's what I'm saying. We it's all about doing the opposite of what people think is a skill, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's the whole thing with Preston is like Preston gets confused when I check a flop. He's like, "Why'd you do that after you bet the
You
pre-flop?"
opened 8x last week.
I know.
Just like in the second level of the whole tournament with aces, and it threw me for.
I know. It's.
You are looking. That the very like Preston. That was when you came with the anger tip.
Yeah, I felt like mixing it up a little bit, but then I couldn't breathe or talk well with the down.
You know, we can actually see the glare of your
strong.
screen. We can see the glare of your screen in your glass. I mean, I can't zoom in and see what you got.
Someone's
but-
coming in on this to see
Yeah.
my cards right now.
Yeah.
How big's my pocket pair?
Was it Colin that took out Fan?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
This is the hand on the stream.
Oh. Oh, damn.
What David called, was it a double moan or a double bitch, or what'd you call it?
It was the double moan. Each
Double-
of you trying to moan harder. You got me. No, I never win. No, you got me. No, I don't win. Double moan is strong.
Good move.
So Scott, when are you gonna hang it up and just move to Houston, become a Houston Rockets?
Analyst? Yeah.
A bathroom attendant at Toyota Center.
I was so stoked when they traded Capella and went small, and like I didn't want to bring it up earlier, but I like went and added futures on the Rockets, and I was like, this is awesome. I guess if there's still some sort of playoff down the road that's only 3-game series, it actually benefits my bets. But overall, I think I'm disappointed that everything's shaken out how it has.
Oh, you thought they were going to win the championship, maybe?
I just
thought
like
they were
the
live.
high variance approach with it all, like increase it.
Exactly. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Like,
It's gonna be fun. We're
Russ as a functional center. This is brilliant.
Yeah. Hold on, I gotta think about this for a second. Hold on, I gotta figure out what the 1 through 10 for Colin is first. All right, Colin, pick a number 1 through 10, please.
6.
I switched it, so then when you went, I don't want to fold though.
You should have kept
This
your.
time you went odd number, and so it was fold, and then I switched it, and you went even this time.
Are you gonna
guess
discard my
that's probably-
You gonna discard my selection?
I like just I just made like 1,000 chips, so I didn't want to just give them all back right away.
Wow, Bulls signed Nuggets GM
Officially? Oh, nice.
Woj.
actually,
Oh.
met that guy.
Does Denver have a backup?
I don't know, but his title with the Bulls is executive VP of basketball operations. That means Garpax is just going to be slid into a consultant role. Why are you not like president of basketball operations? That's because you're going to have to report to somebody. We need Daryl back in here. What does this mean?
I was say the same thing.
Good job, Christian.
What's the Nuggets number 2? Isn't he the guy that was like the de facto GM too, right?
Yeah.
Maybe that's why they're fine with it.
What's that guy's name? He interviewed with the Wizards and then turned him down, I think.
The more titles that
Calvin
you
Booth?
have in your job description, I feel like the less important you are.
And Connolly, right?
Booth is the assistant GM. Ben Tenzer is the director of operations. Who maybe is who you're thinking of.
Am I thinking of the Nuggets? No.
You might be thinking of a different team completely too. Yeah.
Damn it, they lost the vehicle.
Preston, you know what my favorite hand is, right?
Yeah, is that what you have here?
Yeah.
Well, at least I'm a favorite.
Yeah, I'm talking about Tim Connolly.
Oh, okay.
Is that the guy who's going to be their GM now? Or?
I don't know.
He's your president of basketball operations right now.
I don't even know if is he above or below the GM. Is that it's separate?
That's higher than the GM.
Okay.
I think he was a GM at one point. Then he got promoted.
Okay.
People are mad at my mentions at Christian for making Morey leave.
That's what we were all saying. Colin, I didn't remember what your favorite hand was, but I thought it had a 10 in it, actually.
Dude, No Limit is so much worse than Omaha. Even close.
Oh, this is that's crazy, isn't it?
All these people on Twitter are like hitting me up to try to vouch for Timex. This guy was just messaging me nonstop, and then just asked me to loan a BTC after I said no to vouching to him. That's the final nail in the coffin.
The other part of that handicap is how long it might ultimately take for him to have a gym that he could go actually practice in. Because if it gets to the year 2021 and he only has 50 hours after that to do his 90 out of 100, then like he's definitely a dog if he wasn't already.
Oh my god, I'm so bad. I can't fold this guy. You have pure ace. Ace!
Oh.
Yes!
Oh my god, he complains.
The Morey.
Yeah, that's how you do it. Tell, I guess BetAD doesn't have luck in their algorithm from making the odds. It's alright, you got to stack that's all you really want, like Christian. So it's fun.
You got the story.
He bet himself though at like plus 550. I was about to say good thing I didn't get that action. Your friend did instead, but
I was too high up.
Is the algorithm on PokerStars like NFL Blitz that if you go up by more than 20 points, the computer all of a sudden gets amazing, gets the score close again?
Who runs better than Scott? I mean, let's just be honest.
Not a soul. Not one person. Usain Bolt, maybe. Maybe.
Man.
Scott, how pot committed were you on that before he shoved?
That's what's stupid about it. I mean, I'm in theory pretty high up in my button. It's similar to what, like back in the day, that people were just sending it in there with any ace, you know? I know Christian's all